Hi, my name is Hannah and welcome to my blog Half Hour with Han, which is a blog I created to talk and to promote mental health at university and to show that a lot of people need more support than we're getting, whether that be the university itself, the government, or just our family and friends around us. In this blog post called Lost in the Crowd, I touched on how there's a lot of pressure for university to be the best 3 years of your life, and when you don't feel that inside, sometimes you feel like there's something wrong with you, when in reality university is portrayed online in TV shows and films as a kind of like holiday, when it's really not at all. Don't get me wrong, I love university, I love my friends, I love where I live, I love kind of the content of my course, some of it more than others, but I definitely feel like university is a place where you can really easily get lost in the crowd, because it's a very sort of, you choose how much effort you put in and you choose your sort of input. You're not forced to go at things, you're not forced to put your hand up, turn up, sit next to people. It's all off your own accord. And I feel like a lot of teachers especially and people from the outside looking in see university students as lazy, they wake up late, they turn up to their classes late, or they don't turn up at all. And that might be the case for some people, but speaking from my own experience, there's times where I've walked up to the classroom door and I've just been hit with this sudden wave of panic, and I just feel like I can't go in. Or there's been days where I felt so shit about myself and just the way I look and family and being homesick that I don't want to get out of bed, and I'll just sit in bed all day and watch Netflix, and I can't find any motivation to get out of bed. That's why I feel like it's really important to talk about these things, because there's nothing worse than trying to express that you're struggling and people branding you as lazy, weak, pathetic. Like, it's just not on. I'd say that happens a lot more if you're male, and I think that's ridiculous, because everyone suffers with mental health. It doesn't matter if you're male or female or whatever gender you identify as. You cannot control what's going on in your head, and that doesn't make you weak or pathetic. If anything, it makes you a very strong person for even getting up and trying to go about your day. Obviously there's a lot more mental health disorders that I have, and then there's others that I'm lucky that I don't have. For everyone, their struggle is different, so I feel like it's so easy to walk into uni on the first day and keep yourself away, like not speak to anyone and not make friends and not join in, because that is kind of your safety net, what you feel comfortable doing. But in turn it just gets worse and worse, because you see the people around you making friends, becoming friends, and you're just, what is wrong with me? Like, why can't I do this? From my experience, I went to a university before this university, and that really did happen to me, and it got to the point where everyone got really close and I just felt so uncomfortable to even go into my lessons and sit with these people. It was nothing to do with them, it was me. I could not really leave my university dorm room without having a panic attack. I am a lot better now. I am on medication, I am a lot more calm, but I still have really bad days, and that is totally normal, and that is why it should be spoken about, because mental health, again, is not linear. If someone's in your class and one day they're really cheery and the next day they're a bit quieter, they're not being rude, they might just be struggling that day. And it's so easy in an environment where you have to push yourself out there, if you're struggling, to just get like lost in the background. But by speaking about it and by making blog posts about it and by posting online, engaging more people and educating more people, I think people will be more aware of their classmates around them and aware of the signs that someone's having a rough time. And I think just in general, a lesson we can take from it all is to just be kinder, more welcoming people. There's nothing better coming from a person who's been there than someone that sees that you're a bit quiet, sees that you're a bit withdrawn, doesn't judge you or question you on it, but just tries to make you feel the most comfortable you can be. Because for a lot of people, they're not going to just walk in the classroom and be like, I have mental health problems, that's why I'm a bit fucked up, that's why I act a bit strange against the norm. No one's gonna do that. And with studies showing, like I said in my first podcast, I showed infographics from websites that show how many people are suffering mental health. A lot of people are, so it's not just something to assume about someone, but a lot of people that walk into a classroom is going to have something going on, even if it's not mental health problems. So we should all just be a bit kinder and a bit more open-minded, especially with the course that I'm doing. I'm studying media production at Montfort University in Leicester. It is a very creative course, a very productive course, a very group focused course. And for someone like me, I, in a group scenario, will not suggest anything, will not put my hand up, will not talk. Not because I don't have any ideas, otherwise I wouldn't be doing a media course. I'm very creative, but I don't have the confidence. I feel uncomfortable in group situations. And as a very freelancey, I don't know if that's a word, course, there's a lot of headstrong people, a lot of leaders, and that's good. That's what people want in the industry. And I would say before I had mental health issues, I was a leader. I wanted to be in charge of everything, loved organising everything. I did acting at college. I studied acting, so I would give forward my ideas. I was so passionate and I was so creative, and I wanted people to hear my ideas. Now I just kind of keep them to myself and hope the opportunity comes along where I can just do it on my own. Yeah, so I just think this whole mental health crisis is just a learning curve for everyone. Those who are suffering, teachers, parents, those who aren't suffering. We are all that each other has got, and the suicide rate of students is alarming. And you don't want to answer the phone one day to find out that someone you love has committed suicide because they felt like they had no one and nothing left to give. Coming from a suicide attempt about 2.5 years ago, I feel really strongly about preventing anything like that early on. And hopefully by making blogs about student health and the issue with the support that we get, I for one find university mental health support very minimal, not specialised at all, very like generalised. And I just think there's so much more we can do as people, as universities, like I said, as teachers, everyone. If you feel like you're struggling, just talk to anyone. Talk to yourself, talk to a camera, get it all out, get it out, get your emotions out, and just understand that it's okay to feel like that. But yeah, that's basically just what I wanted to come on here today and say. I feel like it's much better coming across in a video format, a video medium, because it is more intimate. I feel like I can connect with everyone watching this more. You can kind of see me as a person and me talking about my vulnerability as a person rather than just words on a paper. But yeah, if you need any help or anyone is struggling at all, feel free to contact me on the social medias of the blog, which is Half Hour with Han, both on Twitter and Instagram. You can remain anonymous and we can just have a chat. But yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.